this blending of takes place, and people slowly walk up and shake hands, or they greet each other in a certain way. Do you have any visual perceptions of the way that you're going to greet them from this? Like, do you see a craft? Do you have any visual things of how you'd like things to happen from where we are now?
I believe that gradually we're being desensitized to the whole reality of our galactic neighbours anyway. What I would love to see is I'd like to see this craft in the skies. I would like to see them, as you say, landing on the cricket pitch and elsewhere, and them coming out and actually showing people that, you know, just even if there are differences, that ultimately we're all sentient beings, we're all intelligences living different incarnations in different forms, and a chance to show that we can connect, that despite how different their form is, that ultimately we are all intelligence and we are all connecting on that level of consciousness, and that hopefully by then people will be open to getting information in a telepathic way, because on the craft they always are. The communication's all telepathic, so we can do it. We just haven't realised that we can do it.
As you said, that incredible being that we are, we can levitate,
that's exactly right.
We can move through walls, we can do all that.
Once we let go of the old consensus reality that tells us we can't do that, once we can finally release that old programming, then we can start really understanding our multidimensional nature and interacting on an equal basis then, rather than feeling that we're lesser. I mean, the trouble is with humans, they're so paranoid that that the thought of anyone more intelligent than themselves, we've got to be top of the intelligence pyramid, haven't we? Otherwise, how can we possibly imagine that people, could, that beings could be more, have more abilities than ourselves? It's scary, because we're just paranoid about anyone that has more than we have. Yet how can we not realise that we're part of them, that many of us are incarnated from those particular intelligences in the first place, that we're all connected, even if at the moment, we're in a different form. So it's about understanding what connects us rather than what separates and distances us.
And I guess it can also be difficult on the other side for the extraterrestrials to not feel above us in some ways. Indeed, many times they've come down and been lords over us. And this time they don't want to. They don't want to step up and say, we're here, we'll save you, we'll do everything for you, we know everything. This is a difficult process for us to be uplifted and to take that place of equal with them.
I think that everything that I'm hearing is, it's not about them judging us for our limited awareness or whatever. It's more about ultimately a trade in learning between being limited to those that are not so limited, and saying, look, there is a trade going on here. One of the things I remember one of my clients said to me is that I was only afraid when I didn't understand what was going on. As soon as I understood that, I realised that I'd made an agreement before I came here to actually assist these intelligences in their understanding of the human psyche, and also even contributing my genetic material. And the trade was that I got more understanding of my healing abilities and my other abilities of the non-physical world. So it was an equal trade, but through my limited fear and my limited understanding, she said it took me a while to get to that point where I understood what that trade was about. And many of those that have come on this planet that are become aware of it say, look, I came here to actually assist with this planet, and I know that it's difficult, and I accept that it's difficult, but I chose to do this, and so I don't feel a victim of anything. I just feel that it's been something that has been a gift, on another level to enable me on as a soul to grow, but also assist in a wonderful project of seeing this species evolve.
And I must say that many of them would have a huge respect for us for choosing to come down here into this darkness, knowing who we are, and transcending and raising the vibration. In fact, Alex Collier's Andromeda say they said a name, the Partal or something. We are Partal, and we go in, and the Pleiadians, we are the light bringers. We're a special group of